Alright, this is a quick demo for the 16-step sequencer I've been working on. This is the first prototype, but I'll just go over some of the basic functions. You got your steps 1 through 8 here, 9 through 16. You have your ins and outs right here. CV out, gate out. This is supposed to be gate out, it's actually mislabeled. Reset, clock in, clock out. Transpose, so you can transpose the sequence up and down. And hold. You also have a hold button here and a reset button here, so you can access those manually. It also has a built-in quantizer, and you can select the scale, either major, minor, chromatic, whole, pentatonic. I'm sure I can add more, but those are the ones I put in there. It also has a quantizer switch, so you can turn it on and off. A range switch between 5 volts and 2 volts. Pretty much a 5 octave range or a 2 volt range if you're going 1 volt per octave. Down here there's a couple more knobs. Here it has a built-in clock, so you can control the speed of the clock with this knob. Here this controls the pulse width of the clock, so depending on where you have your step switch, if it's up, it's going off the gate length of the pulse width. If this is down, it'll hold through the step all the way through. Of course, if it's in the middle, it's off. This controls how many steps. Right now it's going through 16, but it can go all the way down to 1. And you can select that through that knob. It also has a portamento. Now here is the direction knob. This knob controls either forward, backward, ping pong 1 or ping pong 2. Ping pong 1 and ping pong 2, they're a little bit different. I'll get into that right now. So let's go through each step, and once we get to the ping pong ones, you'll see what I mean. So we got forward, we can go backward, and we can go to ping pong 1, which it'll hold at the last step and hold at the first step, so you can have a equal division of steps. Now if I cut down the step length, you'll kind of see what happens. Right now it's at 8, so let me just put it back down to forward. You can see it's going through 8 steps. If I go through the first ping pong, it actually, when it's going forward, it'll stop from 1 to whatever the step length is, and when it goes back, it'll actually start at 16 and count how many steps you actually dialed in. If you go to ping pong 2, it'll actually ping pong through the first 1 through whatever steps you dialed in. Now beyond that, it's pretty much the same thing: forward, backward, ping pong 1, ping pong 2, but it's no longer linear. By that I mean it will jump around. This is still 8 steps, but as you can see, it's going 1, 9, 2, 10, etc. I found this kind of handy when I like a sequence that sounds good, but I want to change it up without messing with the knobs. So that's forward, and then you can go backward. Again, it'll start at 16 and go backward. Ping pong 1. It'll do the same thing, forward and then backward from 1 and then 16, and then the regular ping pong, which will just start at 1. So there's that sequence that's non-linear, and there's also another one that mirrors, so it goes 1, 16, 2, 15, etc., etc. And those also have the same thing: forward, backward, ping pong 1, ping pong 2. The last one, if you dial it all the way to the front, all the way up I should say, you'll see that it's just randomized. So you can select all 16 steps and I'll just randomize that. Now let's go back to forward. Alright, if anybody has a tabula rasa oscillator, they know that they can be kind of finicky, and that's what I'm using. So bear with me, but it should be all right. Now the quantizer's off, and right now it's set to minor, so let me turn it on. Set it to major. And set it down to 2. Bring it back up. Now let me go. It's backward. It's forward. Go random.